Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. Today's car is a Jaguar E-PACE SUV. So here we have a 2020 model year Jaguar E-PACE, a special edition model no less. This is called a checkered flag, effectively a Jaguar special edition based on their R-Dynamic series of vehicles. It's looking great here in Chorus Grey Metallic. And part of the checkered flag uplift on the spec from the standard R design models is as follows. So there is what they call a black pack. So this is the glossy black parts all around the car here. On the side vents, you'll also note there is checkered flag special edition badging. There are a 19-inch sort of a gunmetal grey alloy wheel, again standard to the checkered flag edition. Other features, certainly on the outside, is a keyless entry system, which is not standard on the standard car, so it would be one of the options. You've also got privacy glass. Coming round to the back, front and rear park sensors on this particular car, with a reversing camera just tucked under there. Power tailgate function, which we'll come back to shortly. And one of the other features externally is a big glass panoramic roof system. So this doesn't open, but there's a blind that retracts, slides back forwards inside of the vehicle. Full LED lights at the back. Again, sort of a classic Jaguar design. The back of the car mimics their sports car, the F-Type, as does a lot of the features of the car. So these haunches that run through the car, very Jaguar. And a good looking car. It's quite a compact SUV. It sits there in the premium market against things like the Audi Q3, BMW X1, X2 series. At the front of the car, LED lights. The lower part of the bumper has fog lights too. And again, there's more sensors at the front of the car. The R-Dynamic glossy black grille is a feature of the vehicle. The great big imposing air vents too. So a nice, very solid Jaguar looking vehicle here. So it's in good condition all round. There's no marks to the alloys. Tyres are all good. Car's currently MOT till November, but the car will receive a fresh MOT from us. It has Jaguar service history. Now these run a 2-year, 24-month schedule. So this has had a Jag service and will receive a service from us before the vehicle leaves us. So coming to the back of the car here, touchpad, powers the tailgate up. You can also do this off the key fob, of which there are 2 keys. There's an accessory Jaguar load liner in here, keeping the back nice and clean and tidy, therefore leaving the carpet below pristine. There's a split parcel shelf if you wish. The front part sort of goes up and down with the boot lid. The back stays as a removable shelf here, but once the meet, gives you one solid parcel shelf covering your valuables. The seats have a 60-40 split. You can fold the seats down from either side, just drop it down. And the same again with the other side, so you've got a 60-40. Opening up the rest of the car for more luggage, more load space. Looking pretty good. It's a power tailgate, so again push down again. We'll make our way around to the side of the car. Inside, Jaguar feature for the checkered flag is full black leather interior with a red stitch detail. So this complements the door cards. There's nice chrome trim pieces around the door handle there. This Jaguar audio system is fitted, 125 watts of power, of which there are 10 speakers in the vehicle. In the back there's individual air vents and there's a 12-volt supply for charging your device. Isofix for children's safety seats, again securely mounting into the hard points here, allowing the seat to perform correctly in an accident. Pull out armrest with more storage of course, and that lifts up like so. So nice and easy to use, couple of drinks holders there, and the door cards are pretty decent, pretty deep. We won't get drinks in there, maybe a bottle. Coming across, the other uplifted specification for a checkered flag is the electrification of the driver and the passenger seat. Again, the perforated leather in ebony with the red stitch, which complements onto the headrests. Central armrest, which is a lidded cubby covering up more inputs around sort of USBs, 12-volt supply, and the micro SD card SIM for the sat nav from Jaguar. Coming around, we have on the door card here all access to your windows and mirrors, including child locks at the back here, so then you have to use a twiddle on the door of course. Nice E-PACE checkered flag seal kicks, again complementing the car's checkered flag spec. And then as I step in, you'll note the red stitch runs through the whole of the dashboard across the very top, running sweeping through the car here. So car has a nice uncluttered central console here with drink storage, more storage in front, purely because the electronic parking brake is located by your right knee. Car's also got another power tailgate function here. The car also has lane departure function, so should you drift out of the lane, the car will try and nudge you back into lane, unless of course you indicate, tell the car what you're up to. Now the main multifunction R dynamic steering wheel, proudly displaying its R badge down the bottom, has paddle gear changes for the 9-speed automatic, so you can take full control just by shifting the lever down into drive, and then you can move it over into sport mode, and you can actually push and pull touring car style if you wish, or revert back to paddles, or simply leave the car to drive itself in that sense, but also invoke some different driving modes. So if you pull backwards towards the checkered flag, it goes into a dynamic mode, everything goes red on the dash display. Coming back again, you've got a more standard comfort mode, and this is going to affect things like the steering's weight, the throttle's response down there, and the gearbox upshift points. So in sport it will rev higher and more likely to kick down multiple gears. In comfort it will be less likely to do so, giving you a bit more economy. There is a pure eco mode, again the lightest of the steering, the dullest throttle setting, and car will try and get into the highest gear for the road speed as it can possibly be. You'll also note there is a full width map on the digital driver display, and again this is another checkered flag feature, so this is not standard to the R Dynamic series ordinarily. Already saw about the flickering there. Main sort of stalks, we have auto lights and wipers, respectively left and right sided. We've also got multifunction computer on this side, so you've got Bluetooth preparation. You've also got voice command, which you can speak to the Jaguar navigation. You've also got a little menu system which functions this display here. So if I come up, we can go in, we can change the display, so we can start showing other views if needs be. So we have full map at the moment. If we come down, we'll unclick that, that will return back to the conventional digital rev counter speedo, but it lets you configure. This is quite a nice thing about having a digital display. You get to choose what you want to show on there, as much info as you feel you need, or load it completely up. Coming back onto the steering wheel, this side's to do with your cruise control, which is a standard cruise control. This is not a adaptive function system. Coming across, we have the Jaguar sort of rather wide touchscreen navigation, audio and reversing camera. So coming down into reverse gear, and you'll get to see what's going on behind you. So that's just for a rear view, there's not a front camera, but there is a sensor set which portrays on here. I'm not actually near anything at the moment, so it won't activate. Back into P. Again, using this quick access buttons here, you can actually just touch the screen if you wish, just to view that anyway. You've also got things like telephone preparation, and once your phone's paired in, you'll be able to stream via Bluetooth, but of course the car also has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as a standard fitment. So you can also show your climate control. This will be up on the dash, so if you touch something below, which is a nice easy to use control interface, you can actually start to show it up on here as well. So you can touch the screen if you should be inclined, or you can use the circular controls. These are double function. If you actually push into this where it says push, it then brings up the heated seat, twist it to the right, and you've got 3 different stages of heating there. Again, same for the passenger side. That turns it back off. Also, with Jaguar's inbuilt navigation, again, pop onto there, and it's got the full width of this display, but equally can be shown on the driver display as well. Once you pair in with Apple or Android, then of course you'll revert to your own mapping from your own phone. So this is going to be using things like Google Maps, Apple Maps and Waze typically. Car being a sort of Ford/Jaguar based product in the sense that it has the heated windscreen option. Seems to be synonymous with those brands, but quite a nice feature to have. So in unison with the mirrors, which are heated, and the rear window, again you can defrost reasonably quickly. Being an R dynamic based car, the checkered flag, you have a dark charcoal headlining, and of course the pan roof. The pan roof is a blind. Again, there's a button here, and quite literally give it a push And you can stop it anywhere you wish. If you wish to preserve your children's heads in the back of the car, leaving some light for the adults, or go the whole way if you want to stop a bit of heat soak coming into the car. And again, a dark headlining, complementing the dark black interior with the red stitch. So we have a P200. This is a 2 litre 200 horsepower engine. So it's a turbocharged unit. It's a 4-wheel drive car, works on the Haldex system. So front drive is the primary bias. Both the car detects slippage, it can power up to 50% backwards to the rear wheels, and keeps the Jaguar driving dynamic that is people seek out for these particular cars. So it drives very well, handles very well too. Let's hop out. So this is our newly acquired Jaguar P200 Checkered Flag Edition in Chorus Grey, looking superb. It's a 1-owner vehicle with a Jaguar service history, and will be serviced and MOT before it leaves us here. So please don't hesitate to contact us to inquire about this particular car or others that you see on our stock lists. We'll welcome a part exchange against our vehicles, and of course if you're looking to fund the purchase, we can discuss that in further detail with you. So don't hesitate, give us a call.